Tomorrow, Republican Florida Congressman Michael Waltz and Cory Mills, no strangers to combat, will pay tribute by reenacting the aerial invasion of Normandy. They will jump from an original World War II C-47. Congressman Waltz is the first Green Beret elected to Congress, and Congressman Mills is a decorated Army veteran, 82nd Airborne Division. Gentlemen, great to have you with us today.
Airborne.
Cory Mills, let me start with you, if I may. What does it mean to you to be here? And tell us what you're thinking about making this jump tomorrow that is in a historic place where there were jumps in the days before June 6th. Thank you.
Well, it's an honor to be able to pay homage to the greatest generation that's ever existed. To be able to be here, to be able to reenact some of the things that they've gone through. As a paratrooper myself who had served in the 82nd, as a non-commissioned officer who's led men, it means a lot to be able to be here because every single day, Americans should think about the fact of whether or not they've lived a life that's worthy of the sacrifices by so many in order for us to be here. And that's really what it's about. It's about honoring these men that sits behind us, these men and women who have given their all, who've given that last full measure, as Abraham Lincoln once said. And it's about honoring them, honoring this legacy, but also carrying it forward to understand that the cost of freedom isn't free.
What does it mean to you, Michael Waltz?
Well, this, as the 80th anniversary, will likely be the last with the World War II veterans. The youngest, 96, the oldest, 107, the average age at 101. And even though they may be passing on, our generation of veterans are determined to keep their story alive and to pass it on to the next generation. But I have to tell you, Martha, being here, I wish I could bring every graduating high school class in the country here to see this, to see how many sacrifice for their freedoms. They can wake up breathing free air, but also to feel the gratitude of the French people. That's always been the biggest and most pleasant surprise to me, the amount of French people walking up in World War II uniforms, waving American flags, saying, thank you for our freedom, welcome to our liberators, hugs, kisses, little kids running around wearing Patton and Ike T-shirts.
Yes.
And they're French kids.
You don't see that at home.
You don't see that at home. You see more American flags flying on French homes in Normandy than you do in Main Street, USA. And the patriotism, the gratitude is just something you'll never, ever forget.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. You feel it so intensely here. And I think that, we don't have enough. I think it's a great idea. I'd love to have a program where
work on
every
some
high
legislation.
school or college kid gets to do that. So I want to actually show you a piece from the Wall Street Journal, D-Day in Modern Memory, and get your thoughts on this. This is a quote from that piece. England slept in the 1930s, as Churchill famously put it, but so did the United States. Will we make the same mistake again? There's reason to think so. The West has spent the last 3 decades disarming. Europe especially has been living in the comfort of its welfare states as their militaries eroded. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has awakened some on the continent, but not enough. Congressman Mills, what do you think about that?
Well, I like to talk about what Churchill also said. One of his famous sayings that the Americans will always do the right things, but only after exhausting all the ways of doing the wrong things, right? And I'm paraphrasing, but look, I think that he's absolutely right. Look, we have to walk a very thin line in America to ensure that we're not playing the interventionist role, but we're also not being isolationists, and that we're actually coming to the aid of our allies while holding our adversaries accountable, something that unfortunately this administration doesn't know very much about. And so for me, I understand what Churchill's trying to say, but I also say that we need to also respect the sovereignty of each individual nation to be able to stand on its own. And we need to also understand that at $35.6 trillion in deficit, that America has to be able to try and take care of itself. We need to be there and be lasting in order to try and go ahead and meet the challenges that lie ahead, because we know that our allies will need our help. And we also know that America itself will need to be able to stand boldly whenever the time is and when we're called.
Well, the president called forcefully today for a continuing assistance to Ukraine, saying we will not let you down. Do you support that?
But I wish he had also read that Wall Street Journal editorial. They nailed it in the sense of Europe was sleeping in the 30s, and they still are in many ways, while the Eastern European countries right on the front lines, Poland and the Baltics, are really stepping up. The big economies, Germany, France, Italy, are still way below the minimum of 2%. And when you only have 11 out of 31 contributing to their minimum defense. Martha, as Cory said, we just can't afford it anymore. The interest in our debt is greater than our entire defense budget. We have a recruiting crisis. 40% of our submarines can't get out of the repair yards. We have to invest in our own military. And
China has exceeded our Navy.
And Europe has to invest in theirs.
Yeah, it would have been interesting to hear a serious call for that.
That's right.
And there is another speech at Punta Hoc tomorrow, and the president has another opportunity. Because I think that in these moments, you can challenge your allies to rise to the occasion as they did in World War II. I think it would be a very poignant moment to see that. So be safe up there tomorrow, gentlemen. Cory Mills and Michael Waltz, two wonderful congressmen, and it's great to have you with us, and thank you for your service, both of you.
Airborne, and you can still come with us, Martha. We'll save you a parachute.
Let me check my schedule tomorrow. Okay, thank you very much,
All right,
you guys. Great to see you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.